All right, well, welcome everybody. Cleta the Cheetah here. It's January 29th, 2024. And all the directors are back from Leadership Conference. We had so much fun. I mean, like we wish the only thing that would make it funner is if all of y'all would have been with us. And so I highly suggest you get yourself to a career conference in person in March. It's going to, what you learn there will kick you off to the rest of the year. I had a girl one year, she went in March. She was not on target for the court of sales at all. But in March, by the time she got home, March, April, May, June, she got her first diamond ring for being on the National Court of Sales because of how inspired she was at career conference. I'm not kidding, Mary Evelyn Shedd. So you guys, I'm telling you, you can do it. And you want to get registered. So February the 5th, which is next Monday, you guys. So a week from today, you're going to want to, 8:30 in the morning, whenever they open it, you're going to register for the closest career conference. And then you may be in an area that there's some in your city from other nationals doing it because we know that they're going to sell out. So you might want to be going to those too. And if that's the case, you want to get registered for that as well. So anyway, the biggest news for tonight for everybody, two things. Number one, January closes out on the 31st, which is Wednesday. So you want to get your orders in early if possible. It kind of got crazy the end of the last month because of the new InTouch. So don't wait until like 12:50, a.m. Eastern time or 11:45 Central time to do your order because it does get kind of crowded. Go ahead and get it in tonight. The prices, someone asked me about the price changes. Some prices are going up in Mary Kay. I had the sheet right here. I don't have it right this second, but anyway, that's going to be on the new order form. So someone said, is it February 1st? No, it's not. It's the new order form. So February 16th, when the spring products come out, that's also when the price changes go out. And so, several things are going up a couple of dollars a piece. So it's always better to buy low, sell high. Okay, that's business, right? So you buy them right now and then start when the new order form comes out. That's when you start increasing your prices too. Or you could have the price increase and go, guess what? I'm going to give you 10% off. And you still make more money. Okay, so it's a good time to do them. So the list is on InTouch. We've sent it out. So look in there, you can see the things that are going up, and then you may want to stock up on that. Okay, so we're on week number 4 of the Boss Babe Call, Be a Risk Taker. And we're super excited about this thing. I mean, we're more than halfway over. So I hope some of you have been keeping up with your points on here. So the points are that you attended the success meeting, a weekly accountability call with your director, 10 points for every new name collected via a survey or a warm chat or referrals, 25 points for every party booked. You get 50 points for every party that you actually hold, 20 for every face, 20 for every guest that attends the in-person or virtual, 25 for every career chat booked, 50 for everyone held, and 100 for every new team member. And so you just keep up with your points, and then you can go back and say, am I working my business? Is my points increasing? If you have 0 points, I can assure you that your business is not growing. If you did not do not one single thing on there, then you probably did not sell anything last week. You might have had some reorders, which we're grateful for reorders, but you probably, your business is not growing. Okay. So those are the things you want to concentrate on. So tonight, I'm so excited. The national sales director that I'm going to be playing the video, her name is Holli Lowe. And she is one of my favorites. She spoke at the career conference that I did not get to attend, but I heard so many good things about it. I actually have the video of her, not career conference, but leadership conference that I want to play later for myself because I heard it was one of the most inspiring speeches that has been told. So I can't wait. So I want you to meet her. She is amazing. I love her because she's real. She's funny. I just really love everything about Holli. And so I think you will too. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and y'all can get your piece of paper out and you can take some notes just like what I'm going to do when I hear. And so some of you guys give me a thumbs up just to make sure you can hear once I start playing it. I don't hear it at all. Hang on.
It's for 2020.
We're going to back her up. Here we go.
Hey, y'all, I'm so excited to be here with all of you today. Welcome all about the Boss Babes for 2024. I am National Sales Director Holli Lowe, and am even more thrilled to see you all embrace this year's Boss Babes theme of Take a Risk. I remember the big risk. We all take risks every single day in our life, but taking a risk and seeing it through is really more like believing in what you can't see. And even when there's no evidence that points that it will ever work out in any way, shape, or form, right? So I want y'all to think about the word risk, R-I-S-K, right? Risk stands for rise up, girl. Impact will be had. See it through and kicked out to the curb the minute it creeps into your journey. I remember the moment of walking into my first career conference. I had been at Mary Kay for a year and had never, ever held an appointment, never done a party, didn't order inventory or do a debut. I was a real winner, right? But a year after signing up, I called my director and told her I really wanted to see what this Mary Kay thing was about. And she told me, come to career conference. How many of you have ever attended career conference? I just finished competing in the Miss South Carolina pageant and had bought a pink suit for my state interview. I thought Mary Kay, pink, it would be perfect. In this season of my life, I was a junior in college and was so on the perfection train. Can any of you relate? Trying to create the perfect middle-class American life with my 2.2 children, the starter home that would be my forever home, a teaching career that I would do forever. Y'all remember those teachers in your life? I'd have more money than money, but we would have enough to pay our bills, and that would be enough, right? The white picket fence. Anyone? Had that small town, middle class American dream. The white picket fence. You remember your normal you were striving to achieve before Mary Kay entered the scene? So when I walked into that career conference in my beautiful pink suit, I knew no one. They all had on black, white, red jackets, of course, and slate gray director suits. And I was wearing the magenta pink suit, right? I was the highlighter in the Sharpie box, and I was mortified. I could have totally found a red blazer at the Belk's department store if she had just told me to go buy a red blazer. When I sat at that conference, my middle-class American dreams were shattered beyond all recognition. I saw women marching on stage for earning cars and trips. I heard the travel, the income of the NSDs, and I remember seeing those successful top 10 directors in sales and sharing, and I think my mouth was hanging open. Where has this been my whole life? And how did I almost miss it? I wanted that suit. I wanted that income, that sisterhood. I wanted that life. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be celebrated. I wanted applause. I wanted to love on women. I wanted that mic in my hand. My brain felt like it was exploding. But really, I just wanted two things. When I boiled it all down, it's all. Because I sat there in that arena, the borders of my normal had just been expanded. I never imagined taking my family on trips around the world. I had never imagined earning diamond rings and millions and making millions for my family. And as my 20-year-old mind was trying to rapidly process what was happening, I felt so much excitement, so much enthusiasm, but I had so many questions. Anyone? What would my parents and boyfriend think if I really did this instead of being a school teacher? But I also say that I was too dumb to doubt, because if it weren't for them, I think I could figure it out. So what was I really risking? My childhood dream of becoming a school teacher. I was risking all the money I had used in scholarships to get a teaching degree. I was risking the approval of all of the people around me because they were going to think I was crazy. I was risking looking stupid. I mean, I don't have one customer, one profile card. I never held one party, and now I'm going to earn a car and be a director by seminar, and it's March 20th? That's kind of ridiculous. I was risking making the wrong decision that would alter my entire future. So in taking this risk, you guys, I had to trust 3 things. First of all, I had to trust Mary Kay. I had to trust God, and I had to trust myself. I trusted Mary Kay. That was easy. This business was proven, and it worked. I parked by a pink Cadillac when I pulled up to Charlotte. They all seemed happy and said it was great. And honestly, I never considered anything other than what I saw at face value. I believed them. Next, I had to trust God. That if I did the work, he would bless the chase. And if he did it for them, he could do it for me too. But I didn't really process that until later. I understood what I was really thinking was I really had to trust not just that God could, but that he would do it for me. And last, I had to trust me. I had to trust myself to make the calls, do the faces, and do the shares. So I rolled up my sleeves and I focused on 30 faces and I shared with all of them. I left Career Conference in April. I left Career Conference that March, and in April, my team did 8,000 wholesale. I recruited 6 girls and my commission check was over $800. I was sold. My life was changed and I knew that Mary Kay was for me. In May, I added another 4 girls and we finished with 10, and I submitted DIQ on June 1st. I didn't finish my seminar, but I did earn my first free car on June 30th. I debuted as a new sales director on October 1st. Here's what I learned. I learned that I didn't need to know it all to get started. I learned that you assume people think you're crazy, but really most of them think you're crazy amazing. They think you're so brave and super courageous for breaking out of the mold. I learned to love the process of being a beauty consultant. I love to party. I learned that 30 faces changes everything. I learned in those days that action increases your confidence. Confidence raises your belief, and high belief makes you brave enough to believe anything is possible. I learned how to balance 19 to 21 hours a semester, working part-time on campus, working part-time at a restaurant, babysitting all summer, and also running a Mary Kay business. I learned that I wasn't an overthinker. I always just did what my mentors told me to do. I really didn't have to figure anything out. They had it all figured out. And if they were successful and I did what they did, it would work for me too. I learned how to work afraid. Warm chatter was the most terrifying thing I had ever done up to this 20 years of my life. I understood what real courage was. I learned how to dream, and I mean really dream, and then about it. I learned that the expectation of others did not have to be my reality. I learned that you can't outrun your roots. I learned that I had to do the work. No one else could do it. Excuse me, no one else could do it for me. No one would hand me what I had not worked for, and I had everything I needed to tackle the goal. What happened because I took the risk? Because I took the risk to attend Career Conference when I knew no one. I had never met my director. My middle-class American dreams were smashed, and God gifted me with the biggest high-def dreams for the first time in my life. I took the risk of going for car and director. In doing that, it was the single best decision to set my life into a totally new trajectory. God would use this company to pull the warrior princess out of me that was buried deep inside. I took the risk. I hustled hard, and crossing the line took more than I thought it would, but the victory was sweeter than I could have ever imagined. Your God-given dream life destiny is on the other side of all the risks you're willing to take. The same God who made the sun, the moon, and the stars decided the world needed one of you today. He chose you. He selected you. He called you. Now, why don't you go prove him right?
So good. Okay, let's not go to the next video. Hang on. All right, you guys, that was pretty amazing if you ask me. So I'm going to take my spotlight off and just put it on the speaker. Let's talk about Holli for a minute. How many of y'all enjoyed that? You can unmute yourself, but feel free to unmute and tell me just something that you got out of her story, or just a little tidbit. Anybody, just kind of wave and unmute. Go ahead, Gina.
Man, it just slapped me in the face whenever she said to trust God, trust Mary Kay, and trust myself. But when she said, not that he could, but that he would for me.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I just kind of circled that too. I mean, that, we know he can do anything, but trust that he will do it for you too. So thank
Amen.
you. That was good. Okay. Who else had something?
Hey,
Go ahead,
Kelly.
Sayla, and then
Yeah,
Gail.
I thought her ending was so good that God selected us. Now we need to go prove him right. I thought that was so good and so true.
Yes, I did. That was very good. Very good. Okay, Deborah. I'm sorry, Gail, then Deborah. You're mute. Somehow you're not muted, but I don't hear you.
Is that better now?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I had my mic turned off. Oh, duh.
Okay.
I like the avoid the overthinking because I'm an analytical thinker. I'm like, all right, just stop it. It's just there. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it.
Yes, absolutely. Because we do overthink stuff and then we just shut down. That's why today I did a short video to show people how to place an order on InTouch. And I sent it to my unit, the ones that hadn't ordered this month. And I thought I got more messages that said, thank you, because I just wasn't getting it. And so, because when you're just trying, you can't do it, then people go, it just must not be meant to even order today because I can't figure it out. I'm going to bed, so yes. Okay. Thank you, Gail. All right, Deborah.
So, when we overthink things, we've got these degrees and this, that, and the other worry about what other people think and stuff. And we're thinking that they think we've lost our mind or have all this doubt. And I like the way she said that we're crazy, amazing, and that people need us. And so it's exciting to know that God is going to fulfill the dream if we walk through it and on the other side of the risk.
Yeah. So. I thought that was good too, because we do think a lot about what other people think of us. And they're thinking something, and really they're thinking, man, she's got a lot of courage. I could never do that. You know what I'm saying? That's usually the thing. Like, we're trying to recruit people. It's not that they think we're crazy. They don't think they can do what we do. They're so impressed when we're thinking they think we're crazy. So yes. Thank you, Deborah. Okay. Who else had something? Maureen?
Right in the beginning, when she was talking about she was striving for a normal life, the 2.2 kids, the white picket fence, I've been there, and how she was going to be a school teacher forever. I thought I'd be in the grocery store forever, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But she said she was too dumb to doubt. And I think that sometimes that's not such a bad thing, that we just listen and try it and do it and see what the outcome is. And that she was risking making the wrong decision. And sometimes I get stuck there thinking I'm going to make a wrong decision. And it's makes you feel like you're in a straitjacket. And it just stop doing that. Like, it's okay to risk and try it and jump out.
Yeah. And you think about, Mary Kay used to say, just write down what's the worst thing that could happen to you. What's the very worst is that someone could say, no, thank you. Nobody's ever slapped a Mary Kay consultant that I know of, or like said, I hate you, spit on you, you're dead to me. No, the worst thing is they go, no, I'm just not interested. Or they just ghost you. They say nothing. That's the worst thing. Or you may, I guess you could sell to somebody who didn't like it and returned it. Mary Kay give you the product right back. You could sign someone that quit. Sometimes they just keep selling from you, buying from you. You end up making more money from them anyway. They're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So there's really not a big risk. So thank you, Maureen. Okay, who else has something? All right, Donna?
I like how she said that you don't have to know everything, because in the beginning I kind of felt overwhelmed, like I will never learn all of this stuff. And it's just constantly changing and growing, which is like education, what I'm used to. But I like how just the little bit I know, the impact it's already made, and it just gets me so excited. And I like her excitement. That excitement just gets me like so wound up. And I just love it, that I think if we go out there with that excitement and enthusiasm, it infects other people.
Yes.
It's contagious. Yes.
I shared that with her the other day. I said, you know what it is? It's your excitement.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
if she came talking to me like you're talking to us, it'd make me want to sign up, be on the
Right.
team. So,
Well, I
Yeah.
want to be one of those ladies with a microphone one day teaching others, and you ladies that are on the screen tonight, and if I cry, it's okay because it's happy tears, because at the Jumpstart thing, I took a piece of everything I learned from y'all and I did it. And I was like, it just made it so much easier to talk to people and all that. And I'm like, this stuff really does work. And if they don't buy anything, I left them happy and smiling.
Yeah.
I love it.
So,
Thank you, Donna.
Thank
you.
y'all.
Yes, thank you for sharing that, because we hope that the things that we say impact someone in some way. So thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, who else has something that they got out of it? If you'd like to share. All right, all right. Well, listen, one of the things that I put on here is that she said that to love the process and know of being a consultant, and that 30 faces will change everything. 30 faces will change everything, because you can't gain confidence until you actually do the thing. Like, you could read the entire In Touch, and I haven't read, I know y'all think I probably have, but even I have not read the entire In Touch, okay? And done every single solitary module on there. But 30 faces will give you the confidence, and you will make mistakes, and you might pick the wrong color on somebody, and you may have taken all off and start over. And she may not buy a thing, but you will learn. And by the 30th one, you will go, I got this. It's not that hard. So, Donna, thank you for saying that. And you guys, thank you for listening. Grace, I want to read what she put on here. She said, Grace Gloria said, learn to trust the process of being a consultant as Mary Kay designed it, because we have the testament of all of you that have grown your business in your directorship. We have to do faces in order to recruit. Yes, thank you. And then Maureen said, oh, she wanted two things. Yeah, it all. So you notice, here's the thing, though. She had confidence. She just finished the Miss South Carolina beauty pageant. Okay. So she wasn't like a wallflower, but then she went to this place and thought, here, I thought I was all this with a pink. Y'all know I wore a pink suit to my first seminar. I just figured everybody had pink on, and they did not. And I'm like, but her eyes were open at the possibilities of her life. And where she thought was the greatest, she wasn't going to settle there anymore. So you can see why everybody loves Holly. Gina?
And she did end our leadership, and she was amazing. And we've got to share that into our groups. Her speech was amazing. She was talking about herself. But when you just said about her confidence, what she said from the stage was she did. On the outside, she had it all together. She was the epitome of perfection, because that's what she was working towards. But that's not who she was on the inside. Mm-hmm. So she is the epitome of somebody that's rocking it. And you look at her and you think, oh man, everything is put together. But she said it was not. Mm-hmm. And that this is what helped her and grew her as a person as well. So just because they look like it's all together and everything is, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, y'all don't judge. Offer it to everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gina. And I'm going to get that. I have it. I was going to listen to it. And I don't know if I've got it saved on Voxer, and I don't know if it was a video or if it was just the audio. But either way, if you think it's appropriate for all the consultants to listen to as well, I'll just post it like in Cheetah Nation or wherever. Get it to y'all. Y'all can post it. But anyway, all right, you guys.
Can I say something very quickly?
Ahead,
so Janann Wood, who is Cheryl Warfield's daughter, she videoed it, and so that's the link that I have, and it is the video of her on screen, and she shared it with her whole unit, and her mom, Cheryl Warfield, she sent it to her mom, and Cheryl sent her back, I'm going to listen to this every single morning, because we all need to have a boost of confidence every single morning. And it is. I listened to it this afternoon after I got the link from Janann.
Is there a way that you could put that link right here in the chat group right now?
No, because it's on my phone and not my computer, but I can post
send
it in the
to
boss
me.
bags.
And you know what I'll do for all the YouTubers that are going to message me later? Because I will put it in the description. Okay. I'll put her seminar Yes.
She's got it right on her own YouTube. National
Get that.
NSD
Look
Holli
her
Lowe.
up. Holli, NSD Holli Lowe. Thank you.
HOLLI.
Yeah, HOLLI and then LOW.
It's right there.
LWE. Okay.
And I will tell you, I met her at, I went to a beach retreat a year ago, and she was the guest national. And so I got to sit across the table from her for dinner at that retreat. And she is as genuine as she sounds. I mean, she is just like that in person. She prays about everything. She is so spiritual. She's the most crazy spiritual person. Like, you know what I mean? Like she reminds me of Cindy Williams because she has the high energy like Cindy Williams. But yet she is so incredibly genuine. I would say follow her on her YouTube page because honestly, I think you get a lot from her.
And I just put the link in the chat so you guys can pull it up. Oh, so did Maureen.
Sorry.
We're twins. So good. So just grab that link if you want to, and you can watch it when we get off the call tonight. So we've got 3 more of the Boss Babe Be a Risk Taker videos, I believe, left to watch. So we will do that next week. The first part of the Boss Babe call next week, it'll be about anything that's new for February, the new products or any other promotion that Mary Kay is doing. So we'll do a short, so it'll be a little bit longer Boss Babe next week, but I feel like it's important to kick off the month as well. So, but that'll be already the 5th. So I might do it actually early and just do it on YouTube. I probably will. Yes, because I can't start the month on the 5th. Can y'all? No, we need to start.
No.
So just go to my YouTube channel and that will do it. And I will send it to the Boss Babe directors as well so that y'all will see it. Okay. And then we'll just pick this back up next week. Okay. Anybody else have anything, closing remarks? All right. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. There was a bunch of you. I appreciate you. Let's finish strong Wednesday night. Let's finish this month strong. It doesn't matter what you have in now. It has nothing to do with what you could have in by the end of the month, by midnight. Okay. So let's finish strong.